Hey everyone. Yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk about something really interesting that some people brought up, and I think one of the clips from the movie that they would use to promote it before it came out today, late last night, or last evening, if you will, because a lot of the Friday movies that come out usually come out on Thursday evening, basically sort of the official release day for them. Give people an early showing before the official release date, if you know what I mean. Um, anyway, basically, in one of these clips for the movie, basically Anne, the Anne character, if you will, Brock's former fiance, asked if Venom was with him, and he said, "You're damn right he is." Um, and you have to wonder why would she ask if Venom was with him? And what's interesting is somebody brought up this theory. I think it was CBR, somebody on CBR, Comic Book Resources, brought up this speculated theory that that there was a good chance, and I don't know if maybe she asked this because there's something inside of her now that wants her to bond once again with Venom or something. But somebody speculated that we could potentially see She-Venom once more. Now, we saw She-Venom for a brief period in the first Venom movie when Venom and her agreed to bond temporarily to help Brock, or to help Eddie Brock. And thus we had She-Venom. And she basically returned Venom to Brock by kissing him as Venom, as She-Venom. And when I read this speculation and this theory, it made me think, maybe part of the movie, because one of the complaints people have about the film is it's short of 100 minutes. It's basically an hour and 37 minutes. And they feel that this is a movie that not only needed an R rating, because of, what characters are involved in it, but mainly that it needed more time to flesh things out, to make things I guess you could say, understandable, less rushed, stuff like that. And you have to wonder if one of the ideas, if not one of the scenes pitched, if not filmed and developed, if you will, filmed and, fully developed through CGI and everything, if one of those scenes was the return of She-Venom. Because, according to the comics, it played, Anne's character, has a significant role when it comes to the Venom connection between Eddie and herself and Venom. It's in the symbiote. Right in the middle, basically. So, it is a good theory a good speculated theory to really think about, because because one of the things people liked about the first film was, oh my God, we got She-Venom, because nobody expected we were going to get She-Venom, in any kind of shape or form. But yet, there she was. And she was portrayed by Anne. She was bonded, Venom had bonded with Anne to make that happen. So you have to, think to yourself, are we going to see her again? And was she supposed to, that being She-Venom, Venom bonded with Anne, that is, was She-Venom supposed to make an appearance in this new film, in this sequel, Venom-related to be Carnage? And like I said, one of the complaints people have is it's short run times. So you have to wonder if it was meant to be longer, that one of the scenes that may have been filmed and fully developed via CGI and all that was the return of She-Venom. It really makes you think. It makes you curious, perhaps. to that whole possibility. Now, we're not entirely sure if that's... Now, here's the thing, though. With the post-credit scene being what it was, and you can thank people on YouTube for filming it when they were seeing it in the show last night. You can thank Wikipedia for people spoiling it on there. But like I said, with the post-credit scene being what it is, you have to wonder, with that happening, if She-Venom will now be a stronger possibility, not just in future dark Marvel cinematic movies, the Venomverse or the dark Marvel verse that Sony wants to go down. You have to wonder if She-Venom will be a possibility in future Venom films, if not more so future, films related to a certain character that's strongly connected with Venom. Well, probably more so than ever now, thanks to the post-credit scene, which again, I'm not going to give much away because I know some people will be like, well, are you alluding to what I think you're alluding to? And, well, let's put it this way. Go see the movie, wait until the end, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Or what you can do is spoil yourself. Go on YouTube. You'll probably find a clip or several clips of it. Or go to Wikipedia, read it for yourself, and you'll see exactly what everybody is talking about, clamoring about when it comes to that post-credit scene. But yeah, you have to wonder if, again, She-Venom was meant to be in the second film, and maybe that's one of the scenes that was cut, even though maybe it was fully developed, all the way, CGI and everything. You have to wonder if it was cut due to time restraints, or to get it down to that under 100-minute time frame, or is it a possibility that we'll see her again in future Venom films, or films Venom will be part of in some scenario? You have to really think, if that's a possibility that we may get. Because I can tell you this, if the ending scene, if that ending post-credit scene is anything to go off by, then we may get the same actress, Michelle, I think that's her name, who portrayed Ed. We may get her again, but a different interpretation of her because, of that scene, of that ending post-credit scene, and you have to wonder if this different interpretation of her will have already bonded with a symbiote very similar to Venom, and thus we get She-Venom again in a future Venom film, or a film Venom will be in, if you catch my drift. But we'll have to see. But a lot of people brought this up and they speculated it because they're thinking, why bring her in the first film just for a short, brief appearance, if you weren't possibly planning for her to show up later on? And, that is a good question. And I think, honestly, as time goes on and this movie runs its 45-day, if not more, course in the theaters, and we get closer to its digital release and physical release, that we'll probably get the answer of whether or not she was meant to be in this film. And that scene that she was supposed to be in may have gotten cut due to time restraints. Or as time goes on, maybe we'll get a better idea of whether or not we will see the return of Anne as She-Venom in another Venom film, or a film Venom will be part of in the near future. We'll have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? Do you think we'll see She-Venom again? Do you think She-Venom was meant to be in Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage? Or do you think we'll see She-Venom in a future film, whether it's a Venom sequel, a third Venom film, or do you think we'll see her in a film where Venom will be part of it in some capacity? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Comment if you like the video, live chat during the premiere what your thoughts are, your thoughts on the possibility are. Or and check out the Teespring store. Also, check me out on BW Rosas on all your favorite audio podcast locations at BW Rosas Discussions, except for on Pandora. Still working on that, but you can find me on all the other, established audio podcast affiliates. As well as check me out on Vimeo at BW Rosas for content you can't get here on YouTube due to copyright reasons. Mainly videos that might get blocked because of songs and all that. As well as check me out on Patreon at Brian Walmer or BW Roses as well. But again, let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think of this possibility of the fact of either, she was supposed to be in this film and, basically the scene that involved her, maybe fully developed and everything, CGI and all that, was cut due to time restraints? Or do you think there's a possibility we will see her in a third Venom film, if not a film involving Venom, in the near future? Let me know down below, comment in the live chat, as well as comment down below in the comment section, as well as comment in the live chat during the premiere, and I will talk to you all later.